guys, and welcome to another mini-sode of the Failure Report. I am super excited about this episode because it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. And it is how me, my partner, and I have most recently failed in business. It's been a journey. COVID has taught me so many things about life and business and relationships and stress that has just been, it's been a lot. It's been a whole lot, to say the least. And one of the major things that we did, I own Joint Effort, and we are a forensic marketing agency. And Joint Effort went through a really trying time as soon as COVID hit. And we realized that between March 13th and March 31st, we lost 100% of our clients. And you can only imagine how stressful that was every single day, knowing that you don't know what the next day holds. You don't know what's going to happen. You know the phone's going to ring, but you don't know who it's going to be and what it's going to be about. And we had so many great companies in our pipeline that all fell through. And it was just literally the worst of times. And I had this idea a while ago to create a planner. And it was a planner for women of faith that I wanted some place to be able to catalog and categorize all of the things that I was working towards. I have so many dreams and big ambitions, but my goals are unrealistic. So I could write down a goal that could be like, build, create, design, paint a shelf. And that is on my daily to-do list. Or build a website. That's on there all the time. And it's just like, why would you create such unrealistic goals for yourself and knowing that you're not going to be able to achieve them and that you're going to leave that day feeling unfulfilled? And so with the Sharpie, I created what was now known as the Ambition Planner. I wrote out a space that would identify my affirmations for the day, what I was grateful for. I utilized SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and timely. I utilized that format to create my goal section. And then I had an hour by hour itemized space where I could actually write out the things that I wanted to achieve that day. I also thought it was pretty cool to have a vocabulary builder built into this planner. So I looked all over the World Wide Web to see if there was another planner like that was culturally inclusive, that helped keep me spiritually keep me. Oh, there's no T in keep. To keep me spiritually centered. And I just couldn't find it. I was one of one at that point. And so I decided that since COVID happened and I had this time on my hands that I was going to create this planner. And it is so interesting because you don't know what you don't know. And one of the things that I didn't know was how long and how difficult it was to have a product shipped over from overseas in the middle of a pandemic. Now, I probably could have guessed, but I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go with a company here in the United States. And we're going to find, a company that's going to be able to provide us a service that we need, and it's going to be great. And I was not able to find it. We went through so many companies, and what was the saddest part about what's been going on right now is that a lot of companies who would typically be able to print our planner the way that we wanted were no longer in business or they were in business, but they had limited capabilities because a lot of their large printers and press things were repossessed due to not having the money to be able to pay to maintain them, or they were broken and there was not, the money that they needed to be able to have it maintained. And it was horrible. But what we did, which is the absolute worst business practice ever, and I know better, was we made promises to individuals saying, yep, we're going to be able to have this product. It's going to be delivered on this date. It's going to look like this. All of these things without a printer. We were just so sure that we'd be able to find a printer, boop, 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 just like, pre-COVID, when you're able to go bloop, 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 and magic happened. And I was watching every single day me approaching a failure. Because I was like, is this planner going to actually happen? Am I actually going to be able to get it printed? is it going to be printed in the time frame that I said that it was going to be? Because mind you, I had opened pre-orders for the planner, but I didn't specify when it would actually be released, but I was hoping that it would be able to be released within a timely manner. So timely to me meant maybe 3 to 4 weeks. We were approaching week 6 and we still had not found a vendor. And this wasn't something that we weren't doing part-time. This had all 100% full-time of our attention. And it just felt like it was unobtainable. There was no company that had the products, the services, the quality that we were looking for. And so we finally found this company, great company, super easy to work with, sent them all of our information, sent them our packages. We had all these digital packages that we were sending over. We had beautiful fonts and covers and styles and all of these things. And one thing that I omitted to see was the planner in its entirety. So they were sending back proofs of the parts, but they weren't sending back proofs of it in its entirety. And so imagine the day I get it and I'm super excited. It comes in the mail and I'm ripping the box open and I'm so excited about finally, after all these weeks and months of all this anxiety, actually being able to get our planner. And it's not printed correctly. One major thing that we wanted was for our planner to have tabs, and those tabs to be printed on the inside of the book, meaning that the cover of the book would have to be a little bit larger. And I opened the box and I was mortified. I was like, come on, why is it not right? And, I have a box full, a whole lot of them, in my possession. And I had a decision to make, and it was to fulfill the orders that I had, or to send them back. And so I made the tough decision to fulfill the orders that I had. And I started mailing the planners out to these women while I was holding my breath. I was just mortified that people were going to be like, not quite what I thought, not quite what the quality that I was looking for. And it's so amazing how we can set ourselves up for failure. You know what I mean? With doubt, with anxiety, with self-fulfilling prophecy. I was just so sure that I was going to have 100% of them were going to be returned. This is not what it looked like on our website, on your website. We hate it. Please give me my money back. And the exact opposite happened. We had such gracious individuals who absolutely loved our planners. The Ambition Planner is made to set and achieve 90-day goals. And all of them, 100% of them are like, oh, absolutely, we love it. We're anxious about the next planner to be coming out. We're looking forward to the release of them so that we can set and achieve our next set of goals. You guys, when I tell you that we can actually set ourselves up for failure, it's pretty pathetic. Because I couldn't even enjoy the moment and enjoy being in that position because I didn't do one thing right. And I thought it was going to be my undoing, altogether. But the thing of it is that what that failure showed me and taught me is to be patient, so that all good things come to those who wait. And we hate that saying. I, for one, absolutely hate it. I'm an impulse buyer. I want it now. If I can't have it, if it can't be delivered in a day, Amazon's completely spoiled us. I don't want it at all. But the thing of it is that good things come to those who have patience. I didn't have the patience that I should have had. I rushed the process. I wasn't thorough in that process. But the amazing thing is that I still won in the end. And so, yes, I took a big lesson from it. Yes, I've learned. Yes, we have new planners that are going to be coming out, and pre-orders do open October 16th, 2020. We will be releasing new planners every single quarter. So no matter when you're listening to this episode, all of our planners are undated. So you can pick up a planner at any moment, start dating it, and start on an ambitious journey of your own. But man, when I tell you that I learned a valuable lesson from what I consider a major failure, and the fact that I should have done my due diligence, I should have done the work, I should have been more patient, and I would have been able to produce the product that I wanted the first time. But I'm so grateful that everyone that we sent the planner to absolutely loved it, and they're actually utilizing all the passion, all the things that we put into this planner to actually help them to grow and achieve their goals. So guys, as I always say, failures happen for our good. Oftentimes We don't know why. We can't see why. We don't understand why this has to happen and when it has to happen. But in the end, failures truly do happen for us and not to us. So keep your head up, go out there, strive, make the mistakes, fall flat. Don't do your due diligence. Do all the things backwards because you know how to do it. You know what to do. You don't do it the right way, but make sure that at the end of the day that you're actually learning a lesson from every single opportunity that comes your way, because that failure or that misstep or mess up will actually just make you so much stronger. And I'm excited to say that these next planners that we have that are coming out are stronger, better than our last. Love our last. I'm glad you all love our last, but I'm excited about what the future holds for us. So you guys stay tuned for the planners, and thank you all so much for supporting the Failure Report. Season 3 of the Failure Report is going to be coming out really soon. Now, I know I've been saying we're coming out in the fall, and then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, it's October. That's kind of the fall. But I promise we are editing all of our interviews. We have some amazing individuals that we're going to be interviewing for season 3. Miss Arlen Hamilton, VC herself, is going to be opening our season 3. So we're super excited about that. You guys have to stay tuned for her episode. And when I tell you, we've interviewed some outstanding entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs this season. So I promise it's coming. Just hold your horses. And in the meantime, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. You can always ding the button, hit that bell so that you know anytime that we are uploading a video that you are ready to be able to consume. And we look forward to seeing you on our next mini-sode or full episode of the Failure Report.